So this one might be the first one that's on the new channel.
I got an introduction ready.
Okay.
Hello, welcome to Filler Arc 2. I just put a 2 next to it, but I think we should, it's a fresh start. I want to call it Filler Arc 2, and I'm going to call myself Lily 2. This is Josh 2.
Hello. New and upgraded.
Yes,
sequel.
it's literally the same thing. It's just different channel.
Yeah, the same
It's
thing.
the same exact thing, sorry.
Yeah, we're still going to be talking about anime, and that's pretty much it.
Should we introduce ourselves again?
Oh, okay.
All right.
Hello,
Okay.
Lily 2.
Nice to meet you.
Josh 2.
So what's your background in anime like?
So I've watched a lot of anime, and I like it a lot.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
Me too.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Same.
Okay.
Cool. All right. We're just going to talk about anime and stuff.
Yes.
Okay, let's just go.
All right. Okay. So, you want to talk about anything about yourself? And I don't know. Some podcasts do that, right? Or maybe they do that at the end, where they're like,
Talk about myself?
yeah, how's it going?
Oh, yeah, it's good. How's the weather, Josh?
Okay. All right. I'm glad we got that done with. Speaking of the weather, I recently watched Weathering with You.
My friends describe it. Okay, so sometimes people make sequels, right? Or not sequels, but what is it called? Like the successor?
Sure.
To things that have really high standards to begin with.
Yeah.
So we thought Weathering with You was like that with Kimi no Nawa. Because your name, Kimi no Nawa, was so good. And then Weathering with You was cute. Good music, good art, but felt a little bit like something was missing, I guess.
Yeah.
That's how I saw it.
Yeah, no, I agree. I watched it with, high expectations, right? Because
Makoto Shinkai.
Yeah, he's got name value now, right? Kind of like Hayao Miyazaki a little bit, where it's just like, oh, it's a Makoto Shinkai movie. He's made lots of good movies. This one felt like it was
pretty. It was pretty.
Yeah, and the main thing I felt from it was it felt like it rode on the coattails of Kimi no Nawa way too much.
Yes.
Right? It was like, okay, guys, we got beautiful animation, check. We've got the same band playing the soundtrack, check. Do I spoil anything? Spoilers! They even have cameos from the characters themselves in the movie, and it's like...
It was fluffy.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't watch it again. I would recommend Your Name more than...
For sure,
Weathering
100%.
with You. It was okay. It was a little overhyped for me, too.
I think in the end, I enjoyed it, but I don't think I'd watch it again.
I wouldn't watch it again. 100% no. And, Beastars.
Yes, Beastars.
I'm planning on binging that.
Yes.
I am very interested. I saw a bit of it and it looks interesting.
Yeah, I mean, basically everyone who isn't in North America have seen it now, I think. And
it's anime Zootopia,
yeah,
but for adults.
But for adults. And I've heard from a lot of people, besides the obvious furry jokes, haha, they're animals, and they talk about sex and stuff in the show, that it's just a good drama. They could see it being a normal human to human drama.
It's just they happen to be animals.
Yeah.
It's gonna invoke a lot of, future, desire. Kids, I don't know.
You started saying so, and I was like, wait, where are you going with this?
When I was, I can imagine kids years from now. Yeah, when I was younger, I watched, Beastars, and that's how my furry obsession began. I'm sorry, this is the filler arc too. No, okay. Yeah. Anyway,
That's
Beastars.
How I Met Your Mother. Okay. So speaking of filler, that's not what I meant to say.
Films?
Speaking of films, this year at the Oscar nominations, no anime films received nominations.
Yes, of course not. Everyone knows anime films aren't actual, real animations.
Yeah.
Come on, guys, okay. But seriously, that's a shame.
Yeah, it's a shame, right? I think Kimi no Nawa in particular, most people were well, didn't that
Are these the
deserve
ones
it?
that got
So
nominated?
these are the list of
Okay,
movies that actually got nominations.
To be fair, Klaus was amazing.
Yeah.
Have you seen Klaus on
I
Netflix?
haven't. I heard it's very
Very,
good.
very good. I recommend it. It's such a good movie.
So that's the thing is I've heard a lot of these movies. So okay, the list of the movies are How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World, I Lost My Body, Klaus, Missing Link, and Toy Story 4.
I think Toy Story 4 was also pretty good.
And so like those were the ones that got nominations, and I think a lot of what I saw from the anime community was like they were like, oh, these are actually like really good movies.
No, they are.
And so now when you compare it to the anime movies that were qualified, like for Oscar nominations, they have to like be in U.S. theaters for X amount of time. So not all anime movies make it. But these were the ones that could have received nominations, which is Children of the Seas, which was done by Studio 4C. Oko's Inn.
Never heard of that one.
Have not heard of either of these. Promare, which was animated by what's her face?
The Gurren Lagann people.
Yeah, the Gurren Lagann people.
It was basically Gurren Lagann.
And Weathering with You. So those were the movies. And like when I look at that list, I didn't hear much about Oko's Inn and Children of the Seas, but I've seen Promare and Weathering with You, and they're like fun movies, but I wouldn't consider them.
I don't think they're like. They were cute.
Yeah.
I would call it all like really eye pleasing, like catchy music. Like it's enjoyable, but it wasn't like I'm not gonna go to sleep thinking like, dude, when that character did this or whatever, I'm not gonna do that.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
So anyways, that's kind of the Oscar. I mean, I don't know how many people at this point really care about the Oscar nominations, especially from the like anime side of things.
I 100% don't care.
Yeah. So, but like, I think a lot of people want to see Oscars as being like, because it's what is it? Recognition.
It's the normie award.
Yeah.
It's like mainstream.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Like,
you want the normies
I agree.
to like see your thing and be like, that is also cool. Just stay over there where I can't smell you. Okay.
Speaking of awards.
On more award news, Crunchyroll Anime Awards is happening super soon.
I'm going. Well, by the time this comes out, maybe I'll be there. I don't know, but I'm going.
Let's look at the Anime Awards here. I'm going to pull them up. The Anime Awards.
The Anime Awards, which will be in San Francisco. Did you know San Francisco? This is something really funny. Okay. So we were going to go to San Francisco, right? And then Arya suggested, like, she thought, I said San Diego, I think. I don't know what happened. Something got lost along the way. And she's like, let's drive there. I'm like, okay. So she was under the impression it was like 2 hours and a half. So I didn't know that, there was San Francisco, San Diego, San Jose. They're all very different, Josh, okay? So I learned that San Francisco is like a 7-hour drive away. So we're going to do a road trip, I guess. Yeah, okay, anyway. So that's why we're not flying.
Oh, God.
They all start with
San Diego.
San.
That's true. That's a very popular, like...
Yeah, why?
I think it's like Saint in Spanish. So
I
it's like
see.
Saint
That would make sense.
Francisco, Saint Jose, Saint. I don't. Oh God, if I'm wrong on this, that's gonna look really bad.
I think it is based on Saints. Los Angeles is the city of angels. Anyway, Anime of the Year.
Yeah. The voting is already done, and these were the ones that were nominees for Anime of the Year.
Carol Tuesday's pretty good. Demon Slayer. Mob Psycho 2 pretty good. Maiden Savage Season.
Maidens in the Savage Season, otherwise known as Araburu, is one that was less watched, but lots of people loved it.
Okay, Promise Neverland. I think it's solid. Vinland Saga.
Oh,
these are not bad.
I think this is like. Okay, who do you think is gonna win though?
Demon Slayer. I'm sorry, dude.
I'm like, there's no hesitation on that.
It's just like Demon Slayer. Yeah. Everyone's like, oh, Demon Slayer. I'm not saying it's a bad anime. I think it's like very easy to digest. It's easy to get into. The characters are lovable. The soundtrack is great.
Sorry, continue.
Yeah, he's really fucking annoying. Animation is beautiful. It's so easy to like. Yeah. That's what I think. And we're just old people who just are bitter at.
Yeah, we're just super jaded. We're like, our anime needs like.
I want like psychological issues in these characters.
Back in my day, anime.
Shit like that. Yeah. Mob Psycho was really good. I loved Mob Psycho. Yes. It was so good.
I think we talked about a little bit last time on our favorite anime of last year, and I think we both said Mob Psycho Season 2, Promise Neverland.
Mm-hmm. I said
go on. I was saying Vinland Saga I think really deserved
Promise Neverland had I just love self-contained anime where it's 12 episodes and you could watch that, but anime that keeps going forever and ever indefinitely without any stop until it's filled with filler episodes. Naruto. Stuff like that. I lose interest really fast. Anyway,
all right,
best
moving on.
Protagonist.
Yes. Okay, so the nominees for Best Protagonist, we've got...
Emma
from
Promise
Neverland.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can see it. Okay.
Hyakimaru from Dororo.
He's so cute. I dig.
Cute's maybe not the word I would use
I
for
think
him.
he's cute. He's
I
like
guess he's
he's like
endearing.
learning how to like communicate, you know?
Yeah.
So it was like really cute. Saitama.
Saitama from One Punch Man.
Senku
Senku from Dr. Stone.
Of course, Tanjiro
Yeah.
Kamado from the.
And Toru Honda from Fruits Basket.
That's
your vote?
That's Toru Honda. Okay, Fruits Basket. I am just eagerly awaiting for the second season.
I actually really like all these characters.
They're good. They're all good characters.
Yeah, I actually can't really pick out. I think the one who's gonna win is probably
Tanjiro. I just feel like it's Demon Slayer Awards.
Yeah, it was
It's
My
not-
Hero Awards last year or whatever.
It's always
and
like there's always a flavor of the year, and
Yeah.
this year it's just Demon Slayer.
I haven't been to any anime conventions yet, but I assume there's gonna be
Nezuko.
Nezuko everywhere.
Every year there's an anime waifu. Nezuko, Rem, fucking 2B for the longest time.
Zero two.
Oh my
Did we
god.
say 02 already?
No, we didn't. We
Okay.
didn't. 02. But there's always a waifu. I want like a group cosplay where you all just be waifus of
Of
that.
the year,
That would
yeah.
be really cute.
Waifus of the decade.
Waifus of the decade.
Yeah, I actually don't know who I'd pick here. Maybe I'd go with.
Toru Honda for
I
me.
think Toru is really good. I also really love Senku. from
Senku's
Dr.
funny,
Stone,
too.
So, all right, next
Best
one.
antagonist. I've never seen Babylon.
I heard it's very good. Underwatched, but very good and like
And-
really fucked up.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think you would like
Say
that.
no more, fam. Really fucked up. Angela from Carolyn Tuesday. Interesting.
Yep. Okay, we've got Askeladd from Vinland Saga. That's my vote for sure.
Garu from One Punch Man. Isabella. Oh, I really liked Isabella.
That was really good.
Her
too.
character was like eager, sympathetic to her, and I think that's the best sort of antagonist where you know
Yeah.
like their backstory and stuff.
And then finally we have Overhaul from My Hero Academia season 4.
I would vote for Isabella.
I think Isabella definitely deserves it, but for me, it has to be Askeladd.
Ah.
Vinland Saga, the Askeladd, the character, is this guy. Like you said, like you empathize with him. He does a bunch of fucked up shit, and
But
you're
you
like,
know why.
I can't really cheer for him, but like at the same time, by the end of it, you're kind of like, I kind of want him to succeed too. And I think that is
That's
like,
how you know they wrote the villain very well.
Really
like
well,
you're
yeah.
rooting for them,
Yeah,
even though
yeah.
you shouldn't. Anyway, best
Best
boy.
boy.
Best boy. Bruno from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Yeah, okay.
Hyakimaru again.
Hyakimaru, yeah.
Kanata from Astro Lost in Space. Naruto from
Machio, yeah.
How heavy are the dumbbells you were?
I love that.
Shigeo. I
Yeah,
was
Mob.
bold.
Ooh, Mob.
Tanjiro from Demon Slayer.
I hope Tanjiro doesn't win this one because Mob has
I
to
think
be
Mob
best
is best boy. Mob is, that's not even a question. Mob is best boy.
In this last season of Mob Psycho, he just goes through such a transformation, and I
He's
just
really
love
wholesome.
it. He's so
It's like,
wholesome.
I just want to, take care of my friends, blah, 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 blah. Like, such a cute, wholesome, comfy
The
boy.
arc where what's his face is going through a super hard time, and he's like, you know who I'm talking about? Like his mentor guy.
Oh, yeah.
He's going through a hard time. He's like, man, I'm such a cop out person, and like I'm a cheat, I'm a liar and stuff. And he's like, no, man, I just like you for who you are. And I was like, oh, Mom, you can't do me like this. So good. Okay.
Best girl, Carol from Carol and Tuesday. Chica from
Ooh, yes.
Love is War. That ending song was like all over the place. Anyway, Emma from Promise Neverland.
Okay.
Kohaku from Dr. Stone.
Nezuko.
I think Nezuko's
Nezuko's
gonna
gonna win this one by a
Nezuko's gonna
landslide.
win. Raftalia. Oh,
Raftalia
Raftalia was also. I think Nezuko's gonna win. What about
Nezuko's
you?
definitely
I think
gonna
Nezuko.
win.
Yeah. Alright. I would vote for Chica
I like
just
Chica.
because Chica is fucking
She's
awesome.
amazing.
Director.
Director's always a weird one for me. It's kind of like
Interesting.
in League of Legends, they have you vote for like best coach, and it's like I don't know what they do. You know, like I don't know to what extent like their staff helps them or whatever. So it feels weird to talk
I
about
guess
best
they
director.
direct the anime. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, but like that could be someone else's job too. Anyways,
So Attack on Season 3, Babylon, Carolyn
Kiyotaka,
Tuesday,
Shinji Watanabe,
Mob
Yuzu
Psycho.
Tachikawa.
Oh my god, these are
Actually, these guys
I don't
are
know
not
how to
like
like pick
Yeah.
from here, like, cause I don't what basis, like, maybe Carolyn Tuesdays, because I thought that anime was just really beautiful.
Yeah, I think like holistically, like the director probably had to make the call on music choices, how they want the music to sound.
And
And,
Mob
you know,
Psycho was good
there's
too.
a lot there.
Attack on Titan was good. You know what? I'm not
I
voting
don't
for
know.
this. I don't
Okay.
even know.
Skip.
Animation award.
Best
Attack-
animation.
Attack on Titan season 3, Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer yet again.
I think Demon Slayer's gonna win again.
There's a very
Just because of that one episode where everyone like
cream
froths at the
themselves.
mouth.
Yeah. There's gonna be a lot of people being born 9 months from whenever that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Fate Grand Order, Absolute Demonic Front Babylonia. Mob Psycho.
Sarazanmai.
Yep, Sarazanmai.
And Vinland Saga.
Vinland Saga.
This is best animation, right?
Yes.
Oof, I don't know.
This one's tough.
That's
actually.
hard.
The first 4, Attack on Titan, Demon Slayer, Fate, and Mob Psycho.
They're all good.
All had really
Very good animation. I didn't watch Sarazanmai.
Sarazanmai had good animation, but a lot, of repeated stuff.
Vinland Saga, I wouldn't say it was the best animation.
Yeah, I don't
It was
know.
gritty, but
It was fine, you know. Man, I don't know.
I'm gonna vote for Demon Slayer because my favorite episode was episode 19. That song, it was really feelsy.
All right, next category is best character design. Okay, so Carol and Tuesday, Dororo, Dr. Stone, Kaguya-sama, Sarazanmai.
Vinland Saga. Wow, I'm seeing a lot of repeats.
I've got a feeling a couple of these are just like people's fan favorites.
Of course, this is just fan favorite ultimately.
Man, I don't know.
Ooh, I'm gonna say I don't know.
I actually think I like Carol and Tuesday for this one. I think they have like a lot of different types of character designs, and they feel less homogenous than say like Kaguya-sama. Like I love the characters themselves,
but
but
they're all
like
just generic anime school people.
yeah. Like I don't.
I agree. Carol and Tuesday was very interesting.
Yeah, and like Vinland Saga, most of the dudes are kind of like either like really burly guys or not burly guys.
Vikings.
I don't know. So I'd go with that one.
Best score.
Or
Attack on Titan season 3 had some. Oh, Carol and Tuesday.
Carol and Tuesday. It's gonna be hard to beat Carol and
Demon
Tuesday.
Slayer.
What?
No,
the
wait.
underrated show Demon Slayer made it on
Wow.
this category?
To be fair, their opening songs and ending songs and their insert songs weren't bad.
The amount of times I've heard Garenge on TikTok is unbelievable. Like I would scroll through TikTok and the da 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 da. It's just like that song over and over.
I know. JoJo.
JoJo's okay.
Shield
yeah.
Hero. I didn't. And Dr. Stone as well. I would say Carol and Tuesday.
It's like hard to beat a music show.
It's a show about music,
Yeah,
so
I don't know. And they had so many different songs. Like it's actually insane.
best fight scene.
Ooh.
Let me guess. Hold on. Sorry.
Okay.
Demon Slayer's gonna be on it. Am I right?
Oh my God! It did make it. Yeah.
Oh, you're so stupid. I knew it.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so JoJo. Oh, they tell you the Empire Crimson.
Emperor Crimson versus Metallic. I haven't watched.
Levi versus Beast Titan. That one scene, that was really. I don't know what they're talking about. It was so good.
The speech right before.
And he spins and shit.
Oh yeah.
I got shivers from that. Mob versus Torture. Is that the scene I'm thinking about?
That is the. Which one is that? Oh, I think that's the ghost guy, like the
It's
crazy
the one with
possession guy.
the looks like a film where he's in his head or some shit.
Yeah.
Is that the one?
Let's see. Mob versus Toichiro.
Cause
What is this one?
yeah, it's that one.
Yes, it is that one.
That one was phenomenal.
That
like
one
actually
was
phenomenal.
mind-bending. Yeah, that was.
It was so good.
truly amazing. Demon Slayer. Yep.
No,
Against Rui.
The episode, it was also really good.
I mean, that one was like the episode that I was like, you know what? Demon Slayer is really fucking good. Because that part, with that one episode, like that scene will never leave my brain.
I know,
you know?
it's so good. And then like, it's just so emotional. You know,
Yeah.
like, you go help your brother, and Nezuko, open your eyes. And then she's like, you know, some move, I don't know what the move is called anymore. The blood
boil thing.
Blood boil. Oh, it was so
She's
good.
new.
Thorfinn versus Thorkel?
Yeah, Thorfinn versus Torkel.
Thorfinn.
Very cool fight.
But is it as cool as the others?
I don't know. See, that's the one. Like
And Ushi Wakamaru versus
Tiamat.
Tiamat.
that scene
I did not see this.
is unbelievable. I only watched the fight because
Really?
I was like,
Okay,
and
I want to look it up.
should we just do that really fast? Do you want to watch it? Or should we just do it later?
I think we should do it later.
Okay. That fight is also just like, okay, you just have infinite budget. I see. That is
Infinite
really
budget
interesting.
works.
Yeah, it's just like, I guess this is what infinite money looks like.
Those fight scenes make me think like, if we fought like that in real life, right? It'd be really anticlimactic. There's no music. It'd just be like,
Yeah.
it'd be over in like 5 seconds. But those anime scenes make me like, wish our fights were like that.
Yeah, I mean, I forgot what people were saying, but like, we think about samurai fights as being like this long drawn out, like, ching, 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 ching. And the truth is most of the times they don't actually kill each other through like blade wounds. It's a lot of times they just die through infection later on from like minor cuts that they get or whatever. Because
reality is often disappointing. Oh my god, best couple.
Best couple.
Oh my gosh, Baki.
I did not watch Baki.
Kaguya. Of course,
oh
Kaguya.
yeah, Shirogane Shinomiya.
Haikyuu, Mafuyu, and Ritsuka.
From Given. Oh yeah, I never watched Given, but I heard it very good.
Oh, that's not Haikyuu. My bad. Sorry. Why? I don't know why I said Haikyuu.
Because the guy.
Oh my god,
hair and orange.
they had orange hair.
Sarazan My Rail and Mabu. That's an interesting choice.
Maidens in Your Savage Season, Rika and Shun.
I didn't watch that.
I didn't watch that one.
And Ymir and Historia.
Oh!
You know what? There is a lot of same-sex couples this year. Wow.
Nice.
Representation, actually.
Very nice.
There's a bunch. Because, Given, and Attack on Titan, and Sarazan Mine.
I don't know most of these, so I can't really say.
Yeah,
I'll just say Ymir and Historia, because
I really like that.
They're very cute.
But I also really like Kaguya-sama, so...
Just say Kaguya-sama, you
Yeah,
fucking
I don't know.
degenerate. I know you're gonna say it. Best VA performance.
Oh, okay.
Sarazanmai. There's so much of Sarazanmai. I feel like I should watch it now.
That one's really interesting.
Really?
There's a lot of butt stuff that
Oh,
happens.
say no more. Mamoru from
Miyano, he does like every popular thing ever. Ooh.
Actually, I did like Shinobu's voice actress.
Yeah.
I thought it was very calming.
Yuichi Nakamura, Bruno from JoJo's. We have Yukino Satsuki, who did Ai Magase from Babylon. Oh,
Isabella.
Yuko Kaida, Isabella. Oh.
That was really good too.
Yeah.
Oh, and Senku.
Yeah. I've got a feeling Mamoru Miyano will just win because I think he has like the most like fan power.
Really?
Yeah, because he's.
I think Shinobu because she's from Demon Slayer.
Oh, I'm really curious which one will
I'm
win.
actually curious to see what's best VA performance in English. Why are you looking at me like that? He knows about. All right, shut up. Mob Psycho, Laura Bailey. Kyle McCarley, which is Mob Psycho, Shigeo. Laura Bailey, who's Taro Honda from Fruits Basket. Erica Mendez, Retsuko from Agretsuko Season 2. Really? Wow. Billy Kametz, Naofumi from The Rising of the Shield Hero. Faye Mata, Aqua from Konosuba. And Casey Mon.
Faye's definitely a homie, and Casey
Shinji from Neon. I didn't watch all the dubs, so I can't. I did see the Mob Psycho dub a little bit, which wasn't bad. And I saw the Aqua dub too, which wasn't bad too, actually.
I mean, I'll vote for my homie.
Faye Mata. You know, probably gonna vote for Faye Mata.
Yeah, I haven't watched the dubs for anything.
It's also interesting because it's like seeing it again, but they're like a different perspective almost.
Yeah.
Like see how they translate certain things and stuff, which is very interesting.
Actually, funny enough, like certain comedy jokes, because they don't translate very well, they like get remade. And so the one I actually really like dubbed is Steins Gate. You know Daru? Have you seen Steins Gate?
Yes.
Daru's like a hacker guy
Yeah.
or whatever, but when the jokes are translated into English, they have like more like American in jokes in there rather than like fully Japanese.
I think
stuff.
that's better anyway.
Yeah,
You
I
should
think that's
do
way
that.
better.
Unless it's like very specific to like Japanese culture or joke or whatever. Anyway, best comedy.
Best comedy. Agretzko. How heavy are the dumbbells you lift?
Isekai Quartet.
Yeah.
Oh, Love is War.
Kaguya-sama.
My roommate is a cat. And Sarazanmai. Sarazanmai is a comedy?
I feel like more of a drama to me than.
Okay.
That's interesting. I'm gonna vote for Kaguya-sama.
Of course
personally.
you are. Of course you are.
It's so good.
It's a
so
cute
good.
anime.
It's very funny. I love it a lot. What are you gonna vote for?
Honestly, out of all of these, probably Kaguya-sama.
Yeah. Okay. So there we go.
Best fantasy. Ascendance of a Bookworm. Astro Lost in Space. Attack on Titan. Demon Slayer. Sarazanmai.
Wow, I'm seeing
Wow.
a theme here. Oh, and Promise Neverland.
Ooh, best fantasy. I really enjoyed the premise of Promise Neverland.
It's a tie between Attack on Titan and Promise Neverland for me.
Attack on Titan season 3 was pretty good.
I loved it. I really did.
It was really good.
I don't know who I'd vote for.
But Demon Slayer's gonna win, so why even?
Yeah, okay, yeah. Moving
We're gonna
on.
look so stupid when like none of our predictions come true.
There's just no way. I guarantee this is Demon Slayer Anime
Best
Awards.
drama: Babylon, Carol on Tuesday, Fruits Basket. That's my vote. Stars Align, Promised Neverland, Vinland Saga. Honestly,
These are so hard.
Fruits Basket. I know I'm biased, but Fruits Basket. I love Fruits Basket.
A couple of these don't even feel like dramas to me, which is like Promised Neverland. Is that a drama or a thriller? You know,
I would consider it a thriller more
right?
than a drama. You're right. Drama, I think of more like sliced day-to-day sort of drama.
Yeah, like Fruits Basket is for sure a drama. You know, and
interesting.
I don't know. Vinland Saga. This also doesn't feel
Like a drama.
drama to me, like in the traditional sense. So. I think Fruits Basket would take it for me. But like, if I was to just pick my favorite, it'd be like, I don't know, Vinland Saga. Okay, best opening sequence. Ooh, okay. Carol on Tuesday. Domestic no Kanjo.
That was a good opening.
That was a really
song.
good opening.
Very good. Fire Force's
Ooh.
Inferno was really good.
Mrs. Green Apple had a great one.
Mob Psycho's
Mob
really good
Psycho.
too.
Touch Off, Overworld.
That's okay. Promised Neverland was like okay for me. And what else?
Fire. I love that line in that one. Mukanji, survives at the prophet. That opening is so good. If you're like a emo, like middle school, high schooler, like that was it. That was like my jam.
Yeah,
like
I know.
Screamo rock music.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay. So yeah, I think my favorite. I liked Fire Forces. Not Fire. Was it? Yeah, Fire Forces a lot. I remember it was very catchy.
yeah, I like that one a lot. This was so hard. I think Domestic no Kanjo will win just because it's kind of memey as like a show, but
Oh, that one was good too. But the
I'm just
show
gonna
was
say
very
Mukanjo
whatever.
because I need to go with my heart, my emo heart.
Ending sequence. Carol on Tuesday. Sayonara Koko. And Dororo. Fire Force's Veil. Oh, Chica.
Oh, the Chica. Oh, that's
Okay,
gonna
that
win.
one. That's gonna win.
the
That's gonna win.
Yeah.
Stand By Me from
Oh, I
Sarazama.
love that.
I feel like I should watch this show. Torches from Vinland Saga. I'm biased, so I'm gonna do Chica dance.
Yeah, Chica Dance is pretty
It was
OP.
so iconic and cute. I loved it.
That's it. I really love the Peggy Stand By Me song. I listened to that one very frequently. And that's it. That's all the categories.
Interesting. I'm
Okay.
not really surprised by any of them.
Yeah.
So, how many awards do you think Demon Slayer's gonna win this year? I'm gonna say like 3.
Oh, that's underselling it. At least 5.
Were there?
Best boy, best girl, best animation, best fight scene, best anime of the year.
And 6. Best fantasy.
Yeah, one of the category ones.
Yeah,
That's 6.
six.
So that's why I'm saying 5.
I see. I will give it a 3.
3? Okay.
That's
all
my
right.
conservative guess. 3.
Okay,
All right.
so that's the Crunchyroll Anime Awards, and when does that happen?
That is February 15th.
Nice. Okay, other news. My Hero Academia Heroes Rising is coming to U.S. theaters later this month.
I feel like My Hero Academia movies are all so like it's a fan service.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, you know.
I don't go there to expect like cinema.
I just go to see the pretty animation and the fight scenes, and I'm like, yeah.
People were really pissed off because this last season didn't have as good of animation. People were like, oh, it's because they're putting it all into movies.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, so I feel like I have to watch it. Okay. Higurashi
That's exciting.
is receiving a new project from Studio Passion.
Is it a new project or is it like a remake or what is it exactly?
I don't actually know the details of this
I'm very
one.
excited. I love Higurashi.
But yeah, it was just like a rumor that leaked around that saying that Higurashi might come back. So.
That's actually really exciting. Do you know the iconic Usoda scene? Wait, have you watched it?
I haven't seen Higurashi.
Higurashi is the thing that introduced me to the concept of yanderes.
Oh.
And that's where I got my fucked up, like, dude, I think I like this kind of shit. Like, Higurashi was younger me's, like, first step into that kind of
I'm just
character.
thinking back to our Beastars conversation. So this is Lily's, like, like fundamental, this is the anime that changed your life.
This is the anime that changed my life. And I'm like, dude, cute girls doing fucked up shit.
That's my jam.
It was like it was just so cool. But I genuinely enjoyed the storyline. It was very, it It was very good. There was some time shit going on, and it's like it all made sense near the end, and it just tied together. It was so beautiful. You should give it.
Yeah, I need to watch it.
It's very old though.
It's old, but I think lots of people just say it's very good. So yeah, at some point I need to watch it. Other news: Ane Naru Mono gets OVA. It has like a cult following. It's about this guy who meets an eldritch horror in his basement, and it, like doesn't grant him a wish, but it's like, what do you want to do? And then he becomes his older sister. That's
the most anime thing I've ever heard, bro. It's like, I'm sorry. I feel like you can make any anime premise. Like, hey, I came home. Oh, what's that? My refrigerator turned into my little sister. Like, you could literally do anything, and it'd be like, you can make it cute, and people will watch it.
People will watch it, yeah. Mahoka season 2's coming out later this year. Mahoka, have you seen that one? It's like my guilty pleasure anime. I don't
You have
think
a lot
good.
of guilty pleasure animes, Josh, and they're all very bad. Go on.
Okay, so anyways, this one is my guilty pleasure anime, the guilty pleasure anime, and it's like an OP main character, and he's a siscon. I don't know why. I don't care for that part, but like the animation is really good. It's really pretty, and I like the music.
Oh yeah, the siscon part's not important, but the animation is really good, guys. I swear.
It is. Yeah. Just ignore the siscon part of it, and like you like when you watch it, you kind of have to like turn your brain off and then start drilling a little bit, and then you'll be like, yeah. So like.
I'm just trying to imagine you like explaining this to like someone who doesn't really understand anime or something. Yeah, the guy's obsessed with his sister, but that's not important. I swear, the animation is what's really. You're trying so hard to justify it, and I'm not buying it. But you know what? Keep going.
Well, my favorite anime is Monogatari. Like the amount of times
you are what's wrong with this world. I just want you to talk. Go on.
Okay. In other news, JC staff producer is quoted as saying more than half the revenue for Index, High Score Girl, One Punch Man, Food Wars, and Konosuba was from international streaming.
That's pretty big, actually.
Yeah, so tons of the like anime funding is coming from international sources, which I think is like fairly new. It just shows that anime is just taking over the world.
Growing.
I actually have some funny news about that later, which is I think a lot of the streaming stuff is happening from China. China has 1 billion people, so if you take 1% of the weebs from there, that's still a lot of people. But on the other hand, there's been some news like My Hero Academia getting cut and censored from China in general. I don't know if it was in the manga or something, but they like referenced something that like the Chinese government took offense to, and so then they were like, nope, no more My Hero Academia.
All the censoring makes me wonder like how people will view this era in decades.
Yeah.
Or like hundreds of years even. I don't know. Like it's bizarre. Like the fact that can be censored is strange.
Just to go off the censorship thing, an anime from this season got removed from a bunch of platforms called Interspecies Reviewers.
Why?
Okay, so let me tell you the premise. Let me just roll up my sleeves on this one. Okay, so it's about these two guys, right? And they're adventurers and they're well regarded. They save this angel, and they realize that their purpose in life now is to go across the world and have sex with every species and review them into a magazine that they publish every week, and they get so that's the interspecies.
And why was this banned, I wonder? Did you enjoy it?
It was actually really funny.
Yeah?
Yeah, I liked it.
Did you put yourself in the shoes of
No,
the protagonist?
no.
You want to go across space and
no.
breed?
They had some funny ass episodes. Like they had one. So basically, I guess like the red district in their world is just like very popular, and everyone goes. What is happening?
I don't know.
And there's like one of the first episodes is like they go to the fairy brothel, and then they have to like size you up to make sure that like the parts fit. This is gonna get so demonetized.
Have I told you everything that's wrong with this? Oh my god.
Anyways, I just don't even understand that, like...
I don't understand it. Like, it's so weird.
No.
But I did watch all the series, but I would never, like, it's so strange. Like, they just go around and, like, have sex with every species. But, like, I mean, I'm not saying you should watch it, but I happen to watch every single episode that's out, and, I can talk about it in depth and all the characters and everything about it. That's you. That's how you sound to me.
Well, I can't really blame you.
Oh, my God.
Anyways... I just don't understand though how this show ever got accepted by any of these platforms in the first place. Like,
it just sounds like a premise for a hentai.
yeah, exactly. It's definitely. I can't believe it's not hentai anime, right?
It sounds like a good anime title. I can't believe it's not hentai.
That's coming out next year. No, but I just like what producer from Funimation or Amazon was like reading through the synopsis and was like, yeah, it's probably fine.
To be fair, a lot of the ecchi anime, like you can't tell if it's like. Sometimes you see it and you're like, oh, it's probably like a silly premise for just like a harmless ecchi sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like that's how I see a lot of it. Maybe they didn't know
Yeah.
how
How
far it would go. Maybe.
I don't know.
I wouldn't know because I never watched it, but you did.
Be honest. Have you ever watched an ecchi anime?
An ecchi anime, yes, but like.
Now, have you ever seen it? Are we talking about? Okay, we can skip.
There's gonna be kids.
I'm just gonna drink this.
We're
water.
gonna watch this weird fucking species anime.
If you are under the age of 18.
No, not even 18. I mean, kids these days, they're very smart, Josh. I would say under the age of like. Alright, under the age of 18 to cover illegal acts.
Yeah. I was like, wait, Lily, what are you about to say?
Never mind.
Okay.
I'm embarrassed.
A couple more shows that
Fire
are
Force.
yeah. Fire Force is gonna be
Whatever.
new season.
Euro Camp is what's up. Did you see that clip, Michael? I was like, yeah, offline TV should go camping. It'll be so fun. And Michael's like, that's not gonna happen because Pokey's gonna rent a expensive RV somewhere and be inside like browsing the internet. You're going to be sleeping. Yvonne's going to be trying to play League. Fed's going to be trying to make the fire with bubblegum and rocks or something. I'm going to like blah blah blah. And I'm like, what about Toast? He'll be in Canada. I was like,
wow, he actually nailed it on the head.
he actually really nailed it. But realistically though, that's probably what's like. I want to go camping because of your camp. I said this many times, right? I want the curry. Do you know every time I see that curry cup noodle, I think of your camp.
Yeah. And like the little tiny
The little
fire gas thing, yeah.
I think anime makes it look very like cute and easy, but realistically, if our friends ever went camping, I don't know. I just think we'd die.
Yeah, I was like, that's the last time you ever hear about offline TV.
See you later. But it'd be cute. I'm actually, it's a comfy anime. It just makes me feel like, oh, it's super cute, wholesome.
Yeah, it makes me feel like the world's not ending and we're not all gonna die to the coronavirus.
Well, to be fair, we're all gonna die anyway, right?
Yeah,
so what's
true.
the difference between now and later?
Later.
I mean, like, but we want to die later. We want to die.
But maybe not like too far later, you know?
Yeah. Like I would like to die at like a good age.
Yeah.
Like 30s. I'm joking.
29. That's what I targeted. What if that actually happens? I always think about that. Like I say like dumb shit like that, like fatalistic, like like what if it actually happens?
But if it happens, it happens. You won't know. Like if
People are gonna come back to the filler arc this episode and then be like, that's when Josh knew he saw the future.
Well, if you died early, I think people would go back to anything you did, really, right? They would comb through things and find things about you, like, oh, they said this here, oh, remember when they did that? They always do this, and like,
Talked about interspecies for a few years.
Look how happy they were talking about, anime on the podcast and stuff. This got depressing real fast. Yeah. Either way, I hope everyone lives a long, happy, healthy life.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Anyway.
Okay.
All right. Tower of God is beginning in anime.
Yes. I think Scar is really
Scar
excited.
is hella excited.
I'm not really into the whole webtoon scene, but like
there are some really good webtoons.
I think this is a big turning point. I think because anime studios are always looking for source material, right?
And webtoons, there's so many.
Yeah, there's so many.
The stories are really good. Like I'm very excited for this because there's so many webtoons that I think would be such good.
Yeah.
Anime.
Tower of God is like very, very
perfect.
popular. I think of like power leveling as one that like a lot of people.
Yes, everyone loves power leveling.
And so I think in the future we're gonna see a lot more of this, right? Like anime adaptations of popular webtoons. I don't know.
I think so too. I think the hardest part in general for anything is coming up with good ideas.
Yeah.
That's if you have a good idea, all you have to do is make the anime.
The other thing that I think is significant about this is that Tower of God is a manhwa, right? Like it's not from Japan, and so like translating the art style and all that stuff. Like I'm kind of curious to see like what it'll look like in the future. Like, are they going to use the same sort of art style, or are they going to try to make it their own? I don't know.
There's a lot of anime that I think could, I think they'll they'll try to they won't make it too like anime, like so removed from the source that it's like completely different.
Yeah.
They'll probably keep the charm of it. I hope so. Anyway, let's talk about anime this season.
Anime this season. What have you
Josh
been watching?
gave me a bunch of anime, and I skimmed and wikied and mostly wikied and skimmed.
I feel like you would be the world record holder for like speedrunner of anime, you know? Like you have to like watch a series and then they ask you like comprehension
Unless I really
questions
like
at the
it,
end.
then I'll watch it for real.
Yeah.
But like sometimes I'm just like, alright, just skimming a little bit. Alright. Wait, let me read the plot while I'm watching so I can follow along better.
Crunchyroll and like all these other websites need like a 1.5 option.
I would love that. I have no patience.
I can't stand. I don't understand why people would want that, but like, actually no, I can kind of.
Once you get used to it, it's like you get so
I
impatient.
started doing that with YouTube videos.
Yes, when you go do that with YouTube videos, you realize like, damn, you have the patience of a turtle. You have no patience.
Yeah,
You just want to digest it as fast as you can. Yes. I think that's my problem. I just want things to get to the point already.
No.
But
it means we're old because like our time is more valuable.
oh my goodness.
Sorry.
I don't want to be like reminded of my impending doom on an anime podcast. I watch anime so I don't have to think about that.
It's 28's the new 18. 19.
Anyway, keep your hands off the Aizokin.
I love that one.
Which one was that one again?
That one is the one. It's animated. Oh God, I forgot who the director is. Masaki Yuasa. And this one is about the kids who want to make their own anime. And
oh, that one!
yeah, and it's so.
That one's cute.
It's amazing. I love they sort of like take the characters in their imaginations and then animate that on top of the animation.
I love the animation itself.
Yeah.
It's so quirky and different.
Yeah, and like the characters' expressions are like very unlike other anime, but like
very different.
Super fun.
Very
the main
cute.
character is so lovable. All the main characters are lovable. And I love in their sort of imagination scenes, all the sound effects are done by the voice actors.
Yeah,
and
no,
they're
no,
like the helicopters like and like
It's so quirky and charming.
Yeah.
I like that one.
that
was good.
one like the first
was good.
episode from then on I was like, it makes me feel like
I'd much rather see you like rave about this than the interspecies anime. So,
look,
science.
I've got two sides, one side that actually enjoys good things and then the other side that it really enjoys really also good things.
Okay,
Yeah.
alright,
Okay.
cool.
Yeah.
Science fell in love. That one was funny. I watched like one episode. It was cute. I thought the premise was interesting. Can love be explained? Oh, let me do this wall slam you. Oh, what's your heart?
But the degrees were so long.
I'm like, this is so fucking stupid.
Yeah. I wanted it to feel more like Kaguya-sama.
Does
where
it get
like,
better?
I dropped it actually.
Okay,
I felt
I'm
like,
not gonna continue this.
I felt like it got pedantic. I was like, I get it. They're
scientists
socially
trying to-
inept,
yeah,
blah, blah, blah. And then it just never, I don't know. Someone will have to tell me if I should rewatch it. Like, I heard Fire Force actually got better.
Really?
Which is one of the things.
Okay,
I was
I
like,
dropped that,
I
but-
dropped that one too, but apparently it gets better. But I don't know.
Haikyuu.
I love it.
I know you do.
I love
I
the season
know.
of Haikyuu. It's so good. Have you watched it?
No.
Why? It's so good.
I watched like clips on YouTube and like okay, but everyone I know who have watched Haikyuu like
Loves
cannot
it.
stop raving about how good Haikyuu is. So
Doesn't that like make you feel like okay, it's not just Josh who likes these other.
I
weird
agree.
things.
I agree. It's about it's the volleyball one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm glad we're finally on the same page after talking about it for 5 minutes.
I feel like sometimes like sports anime, like they're so like is it charming because like a lot of sports anime I watch they're very charming. Like you can't help but like it.
They're. I think Haikyuu in particular, the characters are so likable and so relatable, and the main character is very typical in the sense that like, oh, it's a short guy who wants to like play volleyball. Oh, quirky. But the interactions with all the characters around him are really. I come away from Haikyuu episodes feeling inspired.
Wow.
Yeah, like I'm an underdog, but I can do this if I work hard. That's like.
And then you go back to reality.
And then I go back to reality. Yeah. It's all downhill.
I will marathon it one of these days. Starting it seems so like scary because there's so many seasons.
You can do it. You can do it. I swear to God.
All
you can do it.
right, I'll try. I
There's
do
no
like
filler.
volleyball.
Yeah, it's so good.
My Hero.
It's been okay.
Yeah, that's
This
how I
is
feel
actually
about
my
it.
least favorite My Hero Academia arc so far.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. I cannot describe it more than it's okay.
Yeah,
Not very enthusiastic about it.
there's certain shows that every week I'm like, oh, like Aizuken, here's another episode. Haikyuu, here's another. I'm like, My Hero's like,
I guess I could turn it on.
Yeah, like-
I guess I have nothing else. I order some pad thai. I guess I could eat it. Yeah.
that's pretty much sums it up for me.
ID Invaded.
I like this one.
I didn't get to really see this one, but it's the one where they can go in the
Memories of like
and
serial
stuff.
killers and
The
stuff.
premise reminded me of Psychopaths for some reason.
It's very Psychopaths because it's like as the criminal is like thinking about stuff, like things
you see
pop
what
up.
they.
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
It's like a mix between like Psychopaths, like a little Inception because they're like going through memories and stuff. And I really like this show. I think, the premise is not like unique necessarily, but I think it's executed really well and it's just cool and gritty.
Okay, I think I will watch that. Both would. Okay,
This is like
that's
my
the
sleeper hit.
The Shield one, it's actually okay. I actually kind of liked it because it was like I love anything where it's like, what if you did blank? So this was, what if I put all my points in my defense stat and I become like a fucking shield? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you can see it play out and stuff, and it's super cute. I'm like, okay, you know what?
Yeah, cute stuff.
Hey, I'm okay with this one. This one's okay. I will probably watch this one.
Lily has come to the right side of anime. Yes.
No, it's just
yes.
it's cute. It's cute. I'm not saying it's good
This
or
is how it all
anything. It's
begins.
good. It's cute. I like it's you.
You're gonna need that endorphin hit of cuteness every once in a while, and then you're gonna finally be like, oh,
What are these like? Is it like isekai? No, I wouldn't call this like isekai. It's not really that. It's like a what if anime. What do you call those anime? You know what I mean? Like, what if the hero was overly cautious? What if, like, you know, what if blah 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 blah.
I think this still kind of falls into isekai.
And she's in an MMO, like.
I guess.
You know.
But it's really just cute girls doing cute things.
I like the what ifs. It's like they should do, anime directors should like do this thing where they put a bunch of suggestions in the hat, like a hat, and shuffle it and like, all right, this year I'm gonna make the anime. What if my sister were my dining table? I don't know, man. She turns into a dining table.
And now I have to feed her. What do I do?
So it's just really funny. No, you have to. What if my lover was, you know, something. I just like it. I feel like the more time goes on, people keep trying to think of like interesting or new concepts, right?
Even if they're outrageous.
Even if there's like the fucking Reborn as a Slime one, you know?
Yeah.
There's a novel that's like you were born as a vending machine or some shit. I don't remember. I am like positive I heard this, okay? But it just keeps going, Josh.
Yeah,
I was
I'm all for
reborn
it.
as my late fiance's glasses. Every day I lie on her face and then
Yeah, I mean, the premise for some of these isekai novels.
I love
it's
it's just so funny.
And
I kind of like it. I'm just waiting for it to reach the ultimate like the weirdness.
We should try that one day. We should just like get a bunch of things.
Yeah,
and
suggestions like what if blank or this in this,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, that sounds like an anime.
That sounds like a game for next time.
I agree. I would totally. But yeah, I went completely. Smiled on the Runway. I didn't get to check this one out too. Actually, I missed this one.
It was okay. It's about like a runway model who's apparently too short to be a runway model. Yeah, and like she meets this guy who.
But she'll persevere and make it because she's the main character. Am I right?
Yeah, but that's pretty much it.
Cool.
And she meets this guy who's like a designer, and he gets like moved into. I don't know. It's good, but I don't love it.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like a 7 out of 10.
That's still pretty good.
My scale is like 7 is like watchable, but like I wouldn't recommend it, and like 6 is when it's starting to be like, okay, I'm starting to drop.
I see. Your scale is interesting. Mine is good, bad, and indifferent. Have not watched it. I'm joking. Mine is probably like good, okay, bad, and A.
I feel like for you it has to be behavioral based, where it's like if it's really good, I'll watch it. If it's good, I'll watch it, but like maybe skip
drop
forward
it
a little
and
bit.
skim.
Yeah, and then like if it's like not that good, but like kind of interesting, I'll read the wiki and just be.
And I'll just like, why not just YouTube the cool scenes, you know? And you basically like watch the entire thing. Anyway, Magia Record.
I haven't watched this yet.
Okay. It's cute. I like Madoka better.
Is it just cute, or is it like the original Madoka? Where
It's like, how do I describe it? It's cute. I like the character design a lot, and the art, and like little baby Cubey is really adorable. Okay, listen, I am focusing on the wrong thing here. I really like Madoka, right? Everyone recommended you need to watch Magyar Record.
Yeah.
So I'm like slowly making my way through.
I just imagine like the IGN review by Lily Pichu.
It's cute.
It's cute.
I'm gonna wait until it finishes, to fully judge. Okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
What's next?
Darwin's Game.
Did you watch any of this?
I did not watch Darwin's Game. What is that? I forgot to look this one up.
Okay, so you should just watch the first episode.
Okay.
But basically, it's this guy who gets sucked into like a deadly mobile game that's set in real life, and like you have to like fight someone else, and each person has.
I wrote this down. You didn't write this down. I wrote it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but I'm surprised you know it. Because the premise sounded interesting. I looked it up.
Same. I
But
watched
you did not like
2-3
it.
episodes. It feels super hard on the wish fulfillment. Very much like, yes, this is about a guy who wants to get girls because he's OP and.
I see. All right, I understand.
But you just watch the first episode.
I will. Okay, I'll try. Fuck, rather watch the Shield anime.
Yes.
That's probably my favorite in this series.
I really like that one. That one, and the animation in that show is actually way better. Yeah.
It's so enjoyable. Okay. Okay. It's okay. I'm not like.
Yeah, you have the biggest smile on your face right now. You clearly love it.
Okay. I was looking up the questions from our subreddit, and I wrote down some things.
Let's go.
I will just actually pull it up right now on reddit.com/r/fillerarc.
You can go there right now. It's live.
Have you watched any anime on Netflix recently? What do you think about Netflix jail?
I hate Netflix jail.
What is Netflix jail?
Netflix jail is the term that people use where series don't get shown simulcast style, where like an episode comes out every week. And instead they wait out the end. So then like certain regions get to see the anime before you, and then like for example Beastars, even though the show has already been out in other regions, we have to wait till March. I hate it. I don't understand it.
It's just how they do it, I guess.
I think it's because like Western audiences like to binge. Yeah.
Yes. I think a big part of like when you think of like Netflix, you think of binging shows. What shows did you binge or blah blah blah? I binged that last Saturday or whatever the fuck, right? That's probably what it is.
But I for anime in particular, I hate it.
I agree.
Yeah, because like there's a lot of seasonal watchers who watch one episode every now and then and like keep up that way.
I think if it was like the first time being released on Netflix like that, I wouldn't care. It's just that other places have seen it already. It's already been out, which is why it's kind of frustrating. But if it's like a random show that they funded and it came out for the first time in all of its glory, I would like that a lot.
Yeah.
Because I don't have to wait.
Yeah, exactly.
But anime is different. What's your guys' guilty pleasure anime? I don't know, Josh. What's your guilty pleasure anime?
Mahoka.
Fuck. I thought you were gonna say the interspecies one.
Also interspecies review.
Don't say that.
It's actually kind of funny.
What did you guys vote for the Crunchyroll Awards? We did that.
We did that one, yeah.
What do you think about anime themed tattoos? Would you get one?
I actually thought about this for a long time.
Yeah? You want to get an anime tattoo? You want a little kawaii on your little forearm with a picture of a little anime girl sister? Fuck, I don't know.
That's actually a desk that my sister turned into.
Yes.
I thought about it. Like there was a time where I really wanted like the Full Metal Alchemist like circles or something, but I feel like that's like overdone.
You need to think this is like a permanent place on your body, pretty much. You know.
Oh, I guess I need it like around my chest, like a summoning circle.
Yeah. What makes?
But I don't know.
How do I know that you don't actually like have one and you're just wearing? I don't.
No, like if I got an anime tattoo, I don't want something that's like overly like. Here's a picture of my Lord and Savior Kirito on my, like I wouldn't want it that obvious. It would be like a symbol or something. Yeah, like something that reminds me of the anime. But I don't know. I haven't I want a tattoo.
I want a 02 on my. And they'll be like, "What's that number stand for?" him? Like,
it's the number of brain cells I have left in my body.
If I actually had a tattoo, it'd be of Temmie.
Oh yeah.
Like something super minimalistic, like very stylistic. Temmie.
Nice.
I fucking love that dog. I die for her. That's a good anime title. I die for my dog. Actually,
It'd be super sad. It'd be like Marley and Me or something.
I would actually watch the shit out of that. If there was a zombie apocalypse, I'd let my dog eat me. The anime. And it's like a zombie apocalypse about a character and her dog, and they're
Teaching her to try.
and they're just trying to survive in the world, and eventually they run out of food, and so the character starts carving off little bits of themselves to feed the dog. But it turns out the character has a weird genetic mutation because of the nuclear blast that caused the apocalypse to begin with, and she keeps regrowing her flesh. So now it's just like a never-ending like flesh-eating dog, and the dog it starts to mutate too, and can turn into a bigger dog, like transform into like this mecha dog, and they start having fights and stuff, and it's gonna be so cool. And yeah, all right, cool. I just thought of
Where are the drugs?
I just thought of a $5 million anime. Like that's actually like I would actually watch this anime. How fucked up is that? Like, oh, you hungry? Okay, you want the thighs or the arms?
Oh my god! Oh, where do you come up with this?
You have your vices. I have mine.
I was like, this sounds wholesome. Okay, she does what? Oh my god. Okay.
That's so funny. Oh my god.
Yeah, so funny. Just about a mutating dog that eats my flesh to survive.
Yeah, eventually, at the very, very end season finale, after 3 successful aired seasons with hit songs like if there was a zombie apocalypse, I'd let my dog eat me, sung by Lisa herself.
Yeah. Who's getting married, by the way.
Oh, that's cute.
To a voice actor, yeah.
Oh, anyway, they actually merge into one. The character and the dog merge into one giant like monstrosity of a creature, and at the very end they're the only living being on the entire earth, and the camera pans out very slowly, right? The sky is gray, there's like acid rain falling around all of them.
They have to finally eat themselves.
Yes.
That's the ending. Oh, I shouldn't have spoiled it. I shouldn't have spoiled it.
It's fucking amazing. That was like amazing. Like I would love to see this made into an anime. Wow, I'm actually really sad that this will never actually be a thing.
I don't know, maybe in the future.
Maybe someone out there,
someone
some kid,
sees this.
some future anime director is watching this.
They're like, oh yeah, there's that weird idea that I saw in this one. Just tag us when that happens.
Yes, credit me.
Credit.
Favorite hair in anime? Is there any you want to imitate, even if they're difficult or impossible? Well, here's the thing. Josh over here has done a Todoroki hairstyle. Oh, it's fading out.
Well, now I just put purple, pink.
Yeah, I can tell. He had a red and white.
Yeah, I did the Todoroki hair. You know, as a kid, I always wanted to like grow my hair out and then try to like spike it and do. Why are you looking at me like that?
What?
Okay, anyways, so as a kid, I was like, I want to be a cool anime character, and I would like beg my mom to be like, I need more hair gel so that it'll spike.
You wanted Yu-Gi-Oh hair.
Yeah, I want it to be like cool and stuff, but then turns out like your hair doesn't really work that way. It doesn't really work that way.
I see. Honestly, no really anime style hair. No, I'm not interested.
Really?
The one time I was Mirai Beyond the Boundary Girl.
Oh,
Mirai, her hair.
yeah.
I had that rose gold for some time, which was so pretty, but so hard to upkeep. That anime, Beyond the Boundary, by the way, was so pretty. Like the main character, she was so fucking cute.
She's so fucking
Her character design was
top tier.
But the anime was like not top tier.
Yeah. That's actually another guilty pleasure anime. I don't think it's that good,
Beyond
but
the
I
Boundary.
love it.
Yeah, the character was so cute. What did she say? What was her catchphrase?
Fukai desu.
Yeah, that was cute. I can't believe you know that.
It's like I forgot what the translation even is. Anyways.
Wait, this is very interesting. They're asking about the events that transpired between Funimation and interspecies.
Oh, yeah.
No, interspecies reviewers. AniTubers made a video about getting revenge on Funimation by telling his fans to give interspecies reviewers a score of 10 out of 10. He wants interspecies reviewers to be rated high. This is working, putting interspecies under Fullmetal Alchemist. Do you agree with this little rebellion? Or
what is this rebelling against? Why does Funimation care about this? I don't understand. I don't
They're
get
getting
it.
revenge on Funimation.
But I don't understand.
I think
because it's being upvoted on a different website entirely.
I don't know. Maybe it's revenge for like pulling it out of air or something.
If anything, this just shows you how my anime list is not a very good record keeper.
Honestly,
of, like,
that's what I'm getting out of this too. Oh, this is your question. What fluffy, cute slice of life anime would you consider to be?
All right, I got you. All right, so I'm gonna start you off lightly with K-On! I like that one a lot.
That one's a little old now, isn't it? It's a little outdated.
It's still good.
Okay, all right. Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize. Go
Okay,
on.
if you want something that's more recent, the Dumbbells anime is really good. It's cute girls do weightlifting, and it's about a girl who like gains a little bit of weight, and she wants to go join the gym, and she's like kind of like sly about it, but then she meets this trainer guy who's actually secretly super jacked, and they work out together. And you get workout tips. Other shows I really liked, Comic Girls was last. Oh God, has it been
2 years ago?
Jesus, time flies. Comic Girls was also really good. It's about 4 girls who want to become manga artists, and it's very cute. I feel like you would enjoy that one too.
I watched it, remember?
Oh yeah, okay.
Do you remember expressing my displeasure to it like 3 episodes in a row?
Sounds like you loved it. I'm trying to think of other slice of life anime of recent
Fluffy?
times. Araburu apparently was really good, but I
You
haven't
can watch
watched that
You
one.
Camp?
Euro
Because
Camp.
season 2 is coming out anyway, right?
Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid.
That one's very fluffy.
Yeah. There's like lots of good fluffy anime out there.
They're okay. There's like it's like drinking a nice cup of tea
Yeah.
on a beautiful summer day and eating cookies. It's
Lots of
just like a
cookies,
very
lots of sugar.
comfy,
Yeah.
like sugary sort of time. Okay, weathering with you that we already talked about that. Thoughts on I Want to Eat Your Pancreas.
I haven't
I've
watched
not
it. I heard
watched
it's really good.
I heard it's good too. That's one of the things that's on my list to watch. Besides music, how has anime inspired you to do like any activities or habits from the show itself, or et cetera, et cetera? Example would be a non-Japanese weeb saying "itadakimasu" before eating at a Chipotle. This is suspiciously specific.
Wait, why is this so specific?
Why is this? You do this, don't you? I just imagine going to Chipotle, getting my shit, coming down, "itadakimasu," and start eating my chicken sandwich.
You've never done that?
Suspiciously specific. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I have said "itadakimasu" at one point in my life before I eat.
You've never done it before eating ramen. You can't like every now and
You're
then.
projecting
just, like,
really hard here. Josh, we're Korean. We say "잘 먹겠습니다," which is like the Korean version.
Yeah, but like when you're eating like Japanese ramen, you know, like when you go to one of those like Japanese ramen.
Next question. Why is K-On! Such a cinematic masterpiece that everyone must watch? Okay.
My man.
It's okay.
It's
I think-
animated beautifully.
I think it's left its mark. It's like the
Yeah,
like
it's like-
slice of life music sort of thing. Have you guys read Homunculus or any horror type of mangas? Yes, I have. It was really interesting.
Junji Ito, that stuff.
Homunculus isn't Junji Ito, but it's very fucked up. It's very interesting. He gets a hole drilled in his brain, and it's like, was it like that hole drilled in his head, and he starts seeing shit, and it's like very, very like psychological, bizarre, mature, like that kind of stuff. I would love to see an animated. I'd watch it. I try to like look up a lot of manga that are very gritty. Like I have an annual like, all right, Google most fucked up manga.
Wait, you've read like Berserk then?
Yes,
Okay.
like a little bit, but like I know.
Yeah. Have
It's
you
fucked up.
read Oyasumi Punpun?
Yes, that one is so depressing. That is the most depressing thing. One of the most depressing mangas
Ever.
I've ever
Okay.
read.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's so sad.
But it's amazing.
Yeah, it's gritty. It's like it hurts.
Yeah. It's
But
too real
I
at
like
times,
that.
yeah.
I like feeling things. I like
feel
things that
alive
make
again.
me feel. And slice of lives don't make me feel anything, Josh. Okay. Anyway, manga recommendations. P.S. Lily's way of reading the anime wiki triggers me to know. And well, okay. I can't
You
even.
really showed them, Lily.
can't just-
Way to stand your ground.
What are your thoughts on how the popularity and hype of a single show can really diminish the popularity of other shows like Demon Slayer with Vinland Saga?
I actually don't feel like
I
that's
don't
the case.
think that's the case at all.
Like, I just think certain shows do a better job and have more overall like funding for making them popular. Like, for example, even though Vinland Saga was super good, it was only on Amazon Prime and wasn't really like displayed as much anywhere. Whereas like Demon Slayer,
It's everywhere.
yeah,
everywhere.
I guess like you could maybe argue like fan artists gravitate towards the popular stuff, so like you see a lot more Demon Slayer stuff versus, but like. I think there's reasons for that too, and that are outside of just like this thing is like
Demon
pushing
Slayer
the
has
other things
way
down.
more colorful characters to
Yeah.
do fan art. Of Vinland Saga, not so much too. You know, a lot of it I think it's sometimes dependent on like community creation. If the characters are lovable and colorful and easy to draw, and like people are gonna just come, like they're gonna draw it. They're gonna flock to it. Yeah.
It's like I don't know. It's like Overwatch, right? Everyone thinks Overwatch. Well, okay, not everyone, but a lot of people think Overwatch is a shit game. But there's a ton of porn about it.
Diva is like. I'm sorry. I also like. I played Overwatch for like 2-3 months. I lost interest very fast, but I love the character Diva because she's like Korean and cute little gamer girl shit with the pink bunny rabbit.
Her character design's amazing.
It's so good. So
I would buy fan art.
I bought a sweater of Diva, and I'm like, I'm not ashamed of it, you know. I don't play Overwatch.
But that doesn't stop like League of Legends characters from being popular or whatever. It's just I don't think there's like a push down effect. I don't think it's like a zero sum game.
And Villain Saga's character, let's be honest, are not that colorful.
Yeah.
It's not fun
Most of
to
them are
draw.
just like angry blonde guys.
A lot of sequels coming out. ReZero, Promised Neverland, Kaguya-sama, Demon Slayer movie. Promised Neverland's sequel's coming out?
Yeah.
I'm very excited for that.
Later this year.
ReZero, I'm also excited for. Kaguya-sama, I'm excited for. Demon Slayer movie, I'll probably watch. I'll probably watch all of those. Yeah. Do you listen to the anime OSTs in your own free time?
It depends. Like, it depends on what you mean by OST. Because like openings and endings, I actually do listen to quite a bit. Because I don't know, I just do. But the actual OST, it depends. Like certain shows have like more like feels attached to them. So like for example, I listen to Spirited Away OST a lot.
Spirited Away OST is like just A+++++.
Like I that's just part of my playlist because I just love the pieces so much. And there's a few anime that's like that, but for the most part, I don't listen to like the soundtracks as much.
Aside from like Studio Ghibli stuff, I think I listen to Your Lie in April OST a lot.
Yeah.
Because that had a lot of like, piano, like really pretty background music, stuff like that. Most of them are just,
Sometimes they're just kind of like notes, right? Like they're like, okay, they're walking to the supermarket, so you hear like do 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 do. You're like, that's like
some Lucky Star shit. If you were to compare anime to a food establishment, so basically they think My Hero Academia is McDonald's. Okay. It's not amazing, but not bad at all. It's everywhere.
It's everywhere. Huh, okay, all right. So wait.
Well, this is such an extended analogy. Occasionally, My Hero has scenes that's trending on Twitter, which is like the McRib and the Shamrock Shake of McDonald's. But other than that, it's all right. It's solid, just like the menu at McDonald's. This guy's
really
He's really passionate about McDonald's and My Hero. I never thought of that, obviously, but I think I just wanted to read it because it's funny.
I mean, my taste would be akin to like a 3-star Michelin restaurant, I think, where it's like everyone wants to be that like tasteful, you know? That's
okay.
Yeah, I think that's what my like cuisine would look like.
Yeah.
Like how you just don't even engage on that one.
I'm not going to talk about it anymore. Character you hate the most of all time? I don't think I have a character I hate. In recent time, Naofumi from Shield Hero. Oh my god, I cannot stand that character. Naofumi?
Yeah, I think he's unbearable. He's
wow.
He's just like so edgy for edgelord's sake, rather than like, oh, here's like the reason. I mean, part of it might just be like portrayal or whatever, but like, I found him to be really, really hard to like stomach. I don't know, because his decision making felt so.
He got annoying, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. Oh, Zenitsu.
Yeah, I was gonna say Zenitsu. Yeah. He's really annoying. Oh my god, the Kyokai no Kanata, isn't that Beyond the Bound?
Yeah, that is.
Does your SO watch anime? If yes, how closely do your tastes align?
Yeah, no, my girlfriend watches anime.
That's so weird. How far we've come that he can say my girlfriend and I cannot. No, it's so okay, no. It's funny. It's funny. Ah, that hurt. It's funny. If I say it's funny like 3 times,
does it start being funny?
Do you remember the joke we made last time from 3D to no D?
I mean, that's a Hall of Fame line.
That line was so good. From 3D to no D, while you went from 2D to 3D.
Yeah.
Wow. It's such a good joke. Sometimes I just have these one-liners that are just so hilarious and funny, and I just think I'm a very funny person, and that anyone would be lucky to they understand. She's
laughing, but she's
crying. No, it's funny. For the 5th time, it's funny. So you're a so and you have. You know, fuck this question.
All right, we're gonna move on from this question due to mental health.
All right. No, but really, you can answer it if you want. I don't really care.
Oh, I mean,
that's nice. Okay.
She's actually like super shonen-y. So she like watches Black Clover and stuff, and I'm not particularly interested in it.
Interesting.
But
What is your most comfy place to watch anime? I like that question. Mine. Let me tell you my setup. I have 2 monitors.
I'm imagining this being the XQC thing.
2 monitors, 1 keyboard, 6 bags of chips. But like, no, seriously. I like watching it like on a second monitor or something while I'm doing other shit.
You're not watching anime.
Yes, it is. I like talking to people and like browsing, finishing up emails and whatever work I have to do. But I have anime on the side or in the living room while I'm working on like drawing and stuff. I like anime as like I can't just sit and watch anime. I need to do something with it.
You should take. Is there like an attention span test that you can take?
I have no. You know what's fun? Oh my god! When I actually looked up like adult symptoms of like ADD, I'm like, yeah, that's me. That's me. That's me. That's me. Well, anyway, yeah, 2 monitors.
Lily, I think you.
No, I don't think I. But I do get distracted. But I don't think I do. I don't think I do. I have 2 monitors. Can we talk?
Okay, 2 monitors, 6 pack of chips. Yes, okay.
Dude, have you ever had banana chips though?
Oh, they're so good.
I have like.
They're actually so delicious.
They're amazing and they help you poop. Digestive health is very important.
Oh, actually, I saw Yvonne tweet about that.
Oh, it's because I gave her my bag and she fell in love with it, so she Amazon like that day like same exact banana chips. And then I bought banana chips too. I have like 3 giant bags in the pantry if you want some. Anyway, yeah, 2 monitors and anime on the side. What about you, Josh?
The way I watch anime is on a single TV in my bed under my blankets, and I sit there, like, because you know you're on your bed.
Do you watch just watch anime? You don't browse Reddit or anything?
I hate being distracted.
Oh my god! Like I don't understand. I can't do that. Like I get so I have to like do something.
I like put my phone away.
Wow.
I like light candles and make sure everything else is away from me, and it's just me and the screen.
Wow.
That's how I watch anime.
That's actually very impressive. Even with TV shows, I can't do that. Like I have to have something.
In my case, I feel like I'm hyper fixated. Like I'm a person who wants to do one thing at a time always, and so I'm super bad at multitasking. So that's the kind of person I am.
That's cool. That's cool. I think we all have different ways of watching anime, and we should respect each other's tastes.
So about those 2 monitors.
So one monitor has the anime, right? The other monitor, like it could be chat boxes or like I'm browsing Reddit or just working on stuff. Sometimes I play League of Legends while watching anime too.
How? I don't understand. Yeah, actually, my roommate Brian, he was playing Jungle for me, and I was like talking to him on voice like. So yeah, I think you should come here, and he like doesn't hear me. I was like, Brian, what are you doing? He's like, oh sorry, when I'm cleaning jungle camps, I alt tab. I was like, what? How do you do that?
I do that too. I alt tab to Reddit, and I'm like, walking to lane, just gonna browse some things sometimes. Well, you alt tab when you're dead at least, right?
No, I'm like looking at my items.
You're the weird one here. I'm sorry, you're the weird one here.
Okay, I need people in the YouTube comments to tell me like when you're playing League or watching anime, do you just have like a million like? I'm gonna comment like 1s and 2s. If you're like a type 1 person, you're like this, and if you're a type 2 person, you're like normal like me.
What is your Myers-Briggs?
INTP.
You're an INTP.
Wait. What are you? What are you?
I'm an INFP.
Oh God.
I'm a feelsy person, and you're a fucking logic
thinker. Brainiac.
But emotions are what really matters ultimately. You're emotionally stunted.
Says the person who's.
I'm thinking stunted. And you're Ravenclaw?
Yeah.
Hufflepuff. What Enneagram are you? Do you know? I think you took this once.
Type 4.
What? Really? Are you really type 4 or
I
type?
forget.
I think you should take it again.
Type 5. It's whatever the INTP one is.
Okay, no. That's not how it works.
It's just like the thinker type.
5?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Like the lives
Well,
in their
Michael and
brain.
Toast are 5, and
Oh, okay.
that's them.
Oh, okay.
So you're 5. Type 9. We're polar opposites. I hope you know this. Like literally polar opposites.
Yeah, actually,
I'm all like
insane.
emotions, feelings. If you say it nicely, I don't know it.
Feelings too. I just like to think about.
There was
my
one time
feelings.
Josh and I had this like really stupid argument. I'm not gonna say what about what, but what it was. And I was just trying to tell Josh in like a subtle way, like, hey, can you just say it nicely? But that sounded really lame, right? And Josh is not understanding. I don't know if you remember this. It was on Cacao. And I'm like, okay, I don't really mind. I don't really care about what we're arguing about. But can you just say this nicely and I'll be okay?
Oh.
Do you remember this?
Yeah.
It was really stupid.
That was.
Literally did not matter what you said as long as you said it nicely. So pathetic. All
I'm
right.
definitely like in conversations probably too direct because I'm just
Sometimes,
like.
and I can't like, is he being mean or is he? That's just how he talks. Like I didn't know, I guess. But now we know that you are an INTP and I am an INFP.
It all comes together.
I think that's a good time to
Yeah,
stop
okay.
the,
Well, that's.
thank
I
you
think-
for watching.
How long has this
I have no
episode been?
idea. I
don't know.
hope it was recording actually, because
Oh,
wouldn't it suck
man.
if it didn't record? Dude, I'm gonna go check.
Okay,
What, you do
let's just-
outro while you.
Okay. Anyways, thanks for watching the filler arc episode 17, 8.
No. This is the filler arc 2, episode 1.
Filler arc 2, episode 1, on our brand new channel, and just wants what is happening here? Oh my God, Lily!
Bye.
Bye, everybody.